Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, the Darkwalker challenge. So we've hit 2 campfires so far, I think? Yeah, only 2 out of 10. So we still have a lot of ways to go. But we skipped the one in Coastal Highway to make it out Desolation Point. We're going to try to get to that fire. Oh, come on, really? God, the keyboard troubles are continuing a little bit, but... yeah, we're going to try to continue along, hit as many of these as we can, hopefully keep evading the Darkwalker. I'm tempted to try the method I was thinking of where it's like, well, way far end of this map, we'll put the lure down, and, okay, you know what? Give me a moment. I'm going to actually fix this keyboard trouble, hopefully right now, because it's annoying me that much. Okay, we should be back. Yeah, seems so. So yeah, we're going to try to do the lure method first, and then as we're backtracking, hit the fire. Or should I try the fire afterwards? Oh, I don't know. Oh, come on, wind, not now. I don't need to be slowed down at all through this. Or maybe what I should do is go for the fire first. Yeah, maybe that's it. So that way, I'll hit the fire first, then we'll go to the far end of the map, hit the lure down, use the mines that are on this map to travel quicker. And that way, as I'm coming this way, the Darkwalker should be going way out, and we don't have to worry about running into it on our retreat back to the Coastal Highway. The wind, though, is not being cooperative for my idea. Because, yeah, it's not too bad to get there. I think that's actually by the ship that has the forge on it. In fact, that might be right exactly where it is. Oh, is that a wolf? I think it is. It is. There are actually wolves out on the challenge. But they should be scared off pretty easily with that. Yeah. That's one of the nice things about having this flare gun. Is I don't have to worry about being a great marksman with it, except it didn't work as well as I hoped it would. He's coming back already. Though, can he get over here?
I need to lay down.
Oh, there are more wolves than I was expecting. I'm not sure why I have a matchbook stuck to my hand like that. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? You go over there after him. See if that might scare them off. Keep them away from me. But yeah, this wind is brutal right now. It's absolutely slowing my pacing to a crawl while I'm getting hit by it. And hopefully the wolves aren't coming back too soon. And I'm going to worry about recovering the spent casing. be ready with this, just because, at least with this flare gun, I don't have to be super accurate, and I think even if the wolves do get fairly close, they'll still repel them or send them off running. But I am always going to be fighting our fatigue meter while we're in this mode. I could I know there's the ward that the campfire provides. I could try, again, the cheese method of staying out. Don't activate it yet. Put our own down. I'll have to think about how I want to approach this. But again, we are... God, they had to make the wind a factor in this, didn't they? Yeah, unfortunately, unless I was traveling using the coal mine, which I'm going to do on the way back. But I also don't know... Again, I'm curious how far off we are from the Darkwalker. If it is something where it gives so much time for you're in an area before it starts its pursuit, or it is physically going through areas behind you. I don't think that's the case, though, because I don't think it would be able to track all that well. Oh, God, I hate... Screw you, wind! This is a crawl right now. And there's not much I can do against it. I used up a fair amount of our firewood for that last fire just in the region before this one.
My fingers feel numb.
You know what, once I get to this next fire, I'm going to see about dropping some crap. Because we've got to have more gear than we need on us right now. I know it's probably not doing much for, like, slowing us down, but... Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, I see, as I'm here and shielded, our speed goes much faster. And it is the boat that the fire's at. You can just see the wind blowing the smoke from it.
I'm feeling so drained.
Yeah, I know, we're not in that great shape. Well, at least we made it to here. Of course, I don't like we'll have to be spending our time outdoors for this fire, but... just is what it is. And it at least, again, does have the ward attached to it. But at least I know I can get, how much time is it? 4 hours of sleep from a fresh one. I think 5 is too close, or would be pushing it right to being it's fully gone. Let's see. Okay, we'll take that. I don't think I need the hunting knife. There's the diary page, though. Climb the tall mountain, but worm the earth below me. There is no escape, not even high above. My delirium has become its feeding ground. Take that.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, that's a few good things. I think the balaclava is going to be... Actually, gives us a... It actually isn't as warm as what we got on right now. But that does give us a little bit more... Okay, that's about the same. Okay, right. Gear-wise, I wanted to look at dropping some stuff. That, and these two might as well also... Okay, food. Let's top ourselves up with the food and water we've got. I don't know if we have to worry about the, food poisoning. Truth be told, it probably is a factor. Yeah, dump all that. And we'll get the 4 hours of sleep in. I don't know if our condition will repair or heal to full or not, but at least we are going to be able to get... Oh, the ward's gone out. Okay, so... If I remember right... Again, I don't know how close the Darkwalker could be to us. I didn't realize that we used up the ward entirely, though. I'll get up to the canning plant or whatever this is, place down the lure, and then just so that way we're not freezing on our return, we'll use the mine to get our way back and out. Yeah, we'll look at putting that lure down. Right there. So hopefully it'll work at that, and we'll be able to have a completely scot-free escape using the coal mine that's beyond the processing plant here. Now, I don't know how the Darkwalker is going to go to get to that. Because again, I have no idea what our actual proximity to it is. But I do need to remember that we also have the actual wildlife to contend with too. So I should probably have the flare gun at the ready for where we're moving up to. Yeah, and having the map and knowing the layout of the areas is so much of an advantage in this mode. Well, just in general for playing a survival game. Well, you're right there. Don't worry about us, you just keep going that way. It's from somewhere else that bark happened, because that guy... See, that sounds... Oh. Whew. That's why I want the flare gun ready. And this is our better escape out of bypassing much of this region. We'll take more accelerant. And you know what? If I do find some... Yeah, I'm going to grab a few pieces of coal just to... Because we might have to be making a few more of our own fires going forward, so it won't hurt to have a bit on us. But yeah, that lure will hopefully just keep the Darkwalker back that way. And we'll have a safe retreat back towards Coastal Highway. We left the one fire there going, so we'll be able to use that for the shelter it'll provide. And then we can wind our way up to Mystery Lake as the next destination. It's from Mystery Lake, I don't know what my best route is going to be. It might be try and go from Mystery Lake to the Forlorn Muskeg, then to Mountain Town. Because I think there is a connection between Mountain Town and the Forlorn Muskeg through a cave. Oh, but I don't know if... Or maybe it'd be better to go from Mystery Lake to the Mountain Town. Or is there even a connection there? God, Yeah, so there's the lure still going, which is good to know. We bypassed much of Desolation Point by doing this. As now we're right back here, where we basically spotted that first wolf. Which I'm hoping is not around here anymore. So now all we should have to do is find the road up to the right and then loop it around, and it's backtracking where we've already been through. Oh, and there's our warning. We've been here long enough for the toxic fog to become an issue. Now, I don't know if it's because it's a smaller region or because we got the extra rest in, why we suddenly hit the fog warning. But I'm glad that I did the plan of coming Desolation Point and backtrack for Coastal Highway. Because if I would have been screwed by just missing this one campfire here, that would have been really frustrating. I'm trying to think of the connections from, like, Mountain Town. I know there's one to Mystery Lake. There might be one to the Forlorn Muskeg. At least I think there's one to Mystery Lake. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh. I guess I just gotta cross that bridge when we get there. We'll at least be able to get to probably a halfway point. Maybe not this episode, but the next. But yeah, there's our connection through. We'll be able to warm up as we're progressing through this again. Light this back up. There we are. And maybe we'll take a look at the lockers that I think are on the opposite end of this little mine here. And so far, I think we're doing fairly good. It's just going to be about keeping up our pacing and fighting our stamina loss. It might be something, if I do find another coffee sitting at one of the campfires, have that when we're ready to leave it. Not as soon as we get there. Because then, if I'm just trying to get the sleep in, that's kind of a bit of a waste. But we'll aim to at least reach the Coastal Highways campfire and see how we're doing for time there. But I don't think we'll have a lot of time, unless the episode does go really long, to get to Mystery Lake and see what's there. But I am hoping one of the regions might have 2 campfires to it, because if not, I don't exactly know everywhere I need to hit. I thought Coastal Highway with its size might have had 2. Like maybe one on one of the islands and the other one up in the hills or by Quonset or something, but obviously was not what happened. I know Mystery Lake is a fairly decently sized region too, but I don't know if we'll be given the opportunity to have 2 we can use, or just the 1. And I just quickly pop these open. Hopefully we can find something of use.
I could use this.
That we can. Okay, let's get that jacket on us right now. So yeah, that'll help a little bit more when it comes to dealing with the cold. Oh, a little cairn that's here. The wind is pretty bad, but it might... It looks like it's blowing left to right, so it might actually be in our favor. Because it'll hopefully be blowing us, giving us a little bit of a minor speed boost as we're going. But I don't know if, like, depending on how long you're out and about in the challenge, more wildlife starts spawning to add more difficulty, or it was just Desolation Point had wolves on it for whatever reason. Yeah, I think we got to
rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
we have actually a fair bit of stamina left. I still got to be careful with, again, the slopes and that. Oh, I'm really hoping there's no bear at the island, because I want to try a straight shot, or close to a straight shot, to getting to that campfire that's there. Yeah, we're holding out rather okay. The big challenge is going to come when we might have to face any climbing ropes to go between areas. The one that I'm dreading is Milton, or the mountain town. Okay, there's, yeah, 47% for the fog growing here. I haven't rested at the fire in Coastal Highway, but the fog might be a factor we need to consider. No, come on, wind, be at my back. Push me forward. Ooh, 7 minutes is down. That's how long we got left in this region before that arrives. I don't think it's like, as soon as it happens, it'll kill you. I think what it does is it kind of like suffocates you, so your health will tick down gradually. But I still don't want to be in an area when the fog is present. It does make me a bit worried when it comes to, like, Coastal Highway, how we're going to sleep there. I'm just hoping if we do transfer to another region, the wind's not as bad. Because it feels like more and more gets thrown at your way to slow you down and make it so the Darkwalker can catch up to you. Okay, a bit sheltered from the wind here. Just gotta crouch through this little bit here. Now we should have the transfer possible in just a moment or two. Okay, let's see it. Come on, come on, come on. Any moment now would be nice. There we go. Okay, back to Coastal Highway. And unfortunately, it seems like the wind is going to be a problem here. But yeah, we basically want to go there, then to there. And only at 25%, so we have some time before the fog will roll in. But God, it sucks when the wind's against us. Okay, looks like we're not fighting it this direction. I don't actually know how it's blowing. It seems like it might be left to right. So it'll be once we're onto the ice and trying to get to that island the fire is on, we'll be fighting it to get there. But I should also keep my eyes open. Again, I don't know how the Darkwalker operates, but if it does physically have to, like, go between areas, it could be we've been moving so fast we could run into it coming down the highway here. Okay, we're getting close enough that I should be able to take a left off onto the lake soon.
Can't feel my hands.
No, it's not that bad. Actually, it's kind of nice that it's not that bad. We're not shielded from the wind, so it's not a strong wind. Yeah, I'll get off there. As much as there are buildings here, I don't want to, again, delay us too much with how we have to keep moving. My big worry is how the fog is going to be. We're already a quarter of the way to it. And we haven't taken the rest. Yeah, we don't have a lot of stamina left, so I don't want to go running or rushing for it. Yeah, just keep this bearing and we should be okay. Although, I might just do a little bit of strafing to the right. And... yeah, make sure we're ready with the flare gun. Because there is the bear den that I think is coming up ahead here. I don't know if the wolves on Desolation Point were like an oversight they forgot about, or they are meant to... That's the bear. I wonder if we could get the Darkwalker to fight that sucker for us. Although I think I'd probably be more terrified of, like, if it'd be a fight, or the thing would just slap the bear and be the end of it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming towards us. So thankfully, we can just go around it. I wonder what would happen if I did put a lure at, like, the bear's den. Would the Darkwalker fight it? I have no idea. Well, let's not do anything too risky, considering we're doing decently enough in the challenge so far. Although if I do hear a bear suddenly yelp or whine, we'll know we're not sitting too hot anymore. Actually, that would be a terrifying addition, I think, to this challenge, is you could have hostile wildlife out here, but if they are within any proximity to the Darkwalker, you'll hear, like, the cries go out of, they got taken out by it.
Just lay down.
Yeah, and there goes all my run. I just figured I'd try to get us going a little bit faster. This is our pace we're stuck with. Okay, once we get around this bend, we might be able to see the fire in the distance and just keep going straight for it. I think once we hit this fire, that should be... No, that's only going to be 4 pages? Hang on. 1, 2, 3... Okay, 4. Yeah, so... we're not going to be at the halfway mark yet. And there is our beacon. The light in the dark. Look at the map. It should just be a straight shot and we'll hit it. I don't think we have to worry about thin ice, but I don't know for sure.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Okay, this is where... It's part like this where I'm worried that we're actually, like, losing our ground over the Darkwalker, because we can't really speed ourselves up. We just have to keep at this pacing and march. God, it doesn't look like that's even getting any bigger or we're getting that much closer to it. We are moving the right way for it, though.
Find food.
Oh, maybe what we'll do is we'll try to eat before we make it to the fire that's there. Although, there is a fishing cabin. I wonder if I should put down a ward, get some sleep, then quickly get out to that. So I should have some accelerant on hand with what we've got. Just check and see if this does have like a... Okay, this does have a wood stove here. Oh! There's a skull in here. That's not something you normally find. God, nothing...
That'll come in.
Nothing of use. It is interesting to find far territory stuff, though. Yeah, we've got 3 accelerant. Let's start this fire.
Well, thank goodness for that.
One of those in. Okay, yeah, so what we'll do...
By snow. Nothing to drink.
Oh, we've got stuff for you. Okay. Yeah, I'll just try to pop all this down as quickly as I can. I'll add one more piece of coal to bring it up over 4 hours. Place the ward down. And get that 4 hours of sleep in. It might not be too much, but it'll at least help us a fair bit. And then we'll probably end the episode here, since it is just going to be a quick little jot to... Actually, you know what? Because it is going to be so quick, I'll do that right now. And we'll make use of getting extra rest in. Because we should be able to get another 4 hours of sleep at this one, too. So this is going to be completely fresh for us. Let's just see what we got for supplies.
Around.
Okay, some decent stuff. We'll just quickly see about getting those things on. And drop those, because they're crap. What was the other thing I had found? I thought it was... Oh, those. Drop those. And drop those. Okay, that's going to help us out a fair... Oh, shoot. Let me see what happens about putting the fire down and just getting an hour's of sleep. Is that going to affect the fog, or is that just real time for us? And just make sure this saves us, too. Yeah, it does. Okay. Still says 19 minutes, so you know what? Let me get 3 more hours just to get us up as much rest as we can. The game will autosave, and the next episode, we're going to sprint out of here. Yeah, okay, so... Thank you guys very much for joining me on this first week of Escape the Darkwalker Challenge. We are going to be a little... Actually, oh shoot, you know what? Next episode I'll have to try to remember to pick up the diary page, because we forgot to do that before the fire. But pick that up, get our way, and continue along, and then next fire will be at the halfway mark. But no close encounters yet with Darkwalker. Prefer to keep those to a minimum, but we'll see how we keep going as we're getting through more of the zones. I don't know, again, where the fires are in some of the other ones, or how many there are per region, but I'm hoping one region might have a couple of fires we can make use of. But until I see you next week in more videos or episodes, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.